Hi, I'm Simon Martin from Technical Connection, and thanks for listening in to today's short video, which is looking at income protection. We're going to look at four main areas with regard to income protection. We're going to look at what it is, we're going to look at why your clients need it, we're going to look at what it's used for, and finally we're going to touch very briefly on the taxation. So first of all, what it is or what is it? Income protection is a protection policy that pays your clients a regular income if they cannot work due to ill health or disability. The payments from the policy will continue until the client's specified retirement age or until they return to work. Typically it pays around 2/3 of their salary, and this is reduced from all of their salary to take into account things like state benefits and the impact of the policy payouts not being subject to taxation. Where someone suffers an illness or injury that qualifies, they don't claim immediately. The policies have a set deferred period, typically 4, 16, 24 weeks, for example, after which point the policy begins to pay out. The deferred periods are set at the outset and will impact the price. Clearly, the greater the longer the deferred period, the cheaper the premium will be, because of course you're going to need only a more serious illness will cover. And the price of the policy can and will vary depending on the occupation class of the individual. Some occupation classes are higher risk and therefore are going to be more expensive, because the likelihood of a certain injury stopping them working is going to be much higher. For example, if you worked up on scaffolding compared to someone who works in a clerical job in an office, the risks are markedly different. So number two, why should your clients consider it? For me, for working age clients, this really is a cornerstone of protection advice. Where a family is dependent upon one or more breadwinners, taking an income protection policy reduces the risk. It's taking away risk. It's about giving them peace of mind around their future and the future of their financial plans. It's a simple policy that can be easily understood. Quite simply, if you can't work, the policy will pay out. So where could and should it be used? What's it used for? Well, the main reason is, of course, to protect against lost earnings as a result of injury or illness that can impact families, can derail financial plans. So really it's about ensuring your clients are able to continue to pay the bills, to continue with their life, continue with their financial plan, even if a significant or serious illness or injury happens to them. The policy pays until retirement, and therefore it allows people to focus on getting better without an additional concern of course, what happens if we can't pay the bills, the financial worries that often are joined. So really it's about peace of mind. It's about ensuring that clients' lifestyles can continue if a serious illness or serious injury happens to them. So what about tax? What's the tax position of income protection? The taxation is actually in fact it's very straightforward. For an individual, so we're not talking about a company-owned plan here, we're talking about for an individual-owned income protection, the policy is paid by the individual from their post-tax income, and as a consequence the payout from the policy, should they claim, is tax-free. So nice and simple from a tax perspective. So that is a very quick and a brief high-level overview of income protection. It's a really important policy, particularly if you're looking to advise clients of working age, perhaps younger clients, intergenerational planning. A really useful tool and should be part of your advice offering. So thanks very much for listening, and thank you for taking time to listen today.